It seems like there are so many women in the world today that's searching for that perfect man, that perfect relationship, that perfect romance, that perfect marriage. And dating and in between dates, they're heartbroken because they just don't understand why they can't find their perfect man. And I realized that the reason why most women can't find their perfect man is because one, us as women, we're not perfect. And two, there is no such thing as the perfect man. There is no such thing as the perfect relationship, the perfect romance, or the perfect marriage. It just doesn't exist. And what you see on the TV shows, on Netflix, in the movies, especially what you see on social media, Facebook, Instagram, that is not reality. I know the couples you see look perfect. They look like they have the perfect life, the perfect little family. They have the perfect house. They drive the perfect car. They go on these perfect romantic vacations. But you are not invited into every aspect of their life. You only see what that couple wants you to see, or what the movie director wants you to see, or the show producer wants you to see. So I don't believe that us specifically as women, that we're living in reality when we say, oh, I want the perfect man, or we have what another woman would consider the perfect man, but we find everything wrong with that man. I was watching a movie yesterday, and it was about married couples. And one of the guys said, do you know about the 80-20 rule? And his friend said, what's the 80-20 rule? He said, well, in a relationship, you're only going to get 80% of that which you desire from your spouse. There's 20% of what you want that you will never get. However, you will look and you will see that 20% in someone else, or one of your girlfriends getting that 20% from their man, and it looks to you as though you're missing out, when in reality your girlfriend is only getting that 20%. So the 80% that you're getting, they don't get. They're only getting 20% of what they want out of a relationship. And 80% of what they want, they're not getting, when in reality you're getting 80 and you're only missing 20. Is the grass really greener on the other side? I think what many people don't know about what looks to be the perfect couple, or the perfect married couple, or the perfect romance, is that some people choose to keep what goes on between them and their spouse private. And because of that, it looks as though they have the perfect life, or they have the perfect marriage. And we actually live in a day and age where we want everything now, and we want everything to arrive quickly and to be in perfect condition when it gets there. And marriages and any kind of relationship does not work that way, because when you put two people together, whether it be in marriage, relationship, friendship, business partnership, those two people have to learn each other and learn how to get along with each other, how to compromise what this person doesn't like, what this person likes, and in which way we are willing to compromise to bring harmony into the relationship. A lot of people say, well, this is me, and you've got to love me for me. Well, yeah, they should love you for you as far as how you look and things of that sort. But if you're in a marriage and you want it to work, you have to compromise. So you can't say, oh, well, I like to talk with my mouth open when I'm eating, and you just need to learn how to deal with that. Well, I think that's something that's within your control and something that you can compromise on. A lot of us today, we are very rigid, and we have our heels dug in, and this is me, take it or leave it. And well, most people are leaving it because you have to be willing to compromise. I've always said, don't envy what you see other people with, or don't want what you see someone with, because you don't know what that person had to go through to gain what they have, and you don't know what they have to go through to keep it, and you may not be willing to make those sacrifices. You don't know what it cost, this person that's driving the brand new Mercedes to gain that Mercedes, and you may not be willing to pay the high maintenance costs it's for that Mercedes. So be satisfied with your Toyota. Don't want a Mercedes just because you see such and so with a Mercedes. The same goes for marriages and relationships. You see what you think is the perfect marriage or relationship, but you may have had that experience and just wasn't willing to put in the work to make it look as how you see your friend's relationship look or the person on TV's relationship look. Everything in life is sacrificed, and relationships and marriage is no different. You have to be willing to compromise and sacrifice if you want to keep what you have. I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was explaining what my definition of love is. I believe a lot of people have different definitions of love, but my definition of love is a little different. I don't believe that love is a feeling. I don't believe that, oh my goodness, my stomach just flips every time I see him, or oh, I get butterflies and my heart race. I'm so in love. I don't believe that's love, because that same feeling can turn to hate. So, how do you just go from loving someone to absolutely hating them? I don't believe that's how it works. I believe love is a decision that you make to continue to work on a relationship or to fight for something that you want dearly, no matter how hard it is. You love your children, so you don't give up on them. You love your spouse, so you don't give up on them. I've always told my children, you don't give up on those that you love. In my opinion, that's the true definition of love. So my advice is to the single women, make a list of all the things that you would like in a man. And after you've made that list, put a check mark next to everything that you're willing to compromise with. And if you have a list of 10 things that you desire and you are only able to compromise with one thing, you are a little too rigid and you should reassess your list. And if you're married or in a relationship, try the 80-20 rule. Make two lists. One list is everything that's good about your spouse, and the next list is everything that's bad or things you don't like. And if the list of things that you like about your spouse outweighs the list of things that you don't like, tear up the list of things that you don't like, throw it in the trash, and focus on the list of things that you do like, and watch your relationship flourish.